where we get a little bit live, we get a little bit loud, we get a little bit raunchy, and we get a lot in your face. So, let's see. We got M Dearest in the chat so far. Hey, how you doing, girlfriend? Long time no see. Ha ha ha. So, let's get started. We're going to do some graveyard flowers, maybe do a little recap. Graveyard Flowers has got all your shanty needs met. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Graveyard Flowers so you don't have to sometimes, when you don't feel like hearing my big mouth, you can just watch the content. Shanty Files Archive. Ma! Rev's being weird. This was on the 13th, 4 days ago.
I can't cheat you.
We have an Aaron Lewis situation playing in my eardrums, you know, which in my case, I find that to be a positive situation to have Aaron Lewis singing in my eardrum, because I like Stained. So I'd like to ask folks how you doing? You know, I ask you how you're doing. You know. I want to have no shirt on, you know, like looking all. The context was Playboy, and at that point, it was way more gentle than that. Sorry. He was somebody that. I'm distracted by myself. Lots of girlfriends. He eventually. Anyway, I can't fool anyone. I have an Adam's apple. No, I'm kidding. How's everybody doing? I have to. Sorry. There we go. You know, I really hated these headphones when Shanny first got them, you know, and then I accidentally kind of hit them a little bit too hard on the coffee table. And I broke this one. But this one still works. And I've been using these because Shanny has new ones. And actually, it's really comfortable in my ear now. What the fuck was the deal? I shaved, you know. I'm starting to look like my face clean shaved. Like with this super long hair, I don't know. I think I like the way I look better with no facial hair at all. None. It's like, am I starting to like...
He's more vain and superficial than any female I've ever seen. He is. Hey, wondering how you doing today?
To look more, even more female than male, maybe. No, I just think I like looking this way.
You do, huh? Well, good for you. I'm glad you found something you like. Stick to it, buddy. I personally don't give a rat's fucking ass. I think it's funny because you don't know what the hell you're doing with makeup and you end up looking like a crack whore. Oh, boy.
I don't feel like I need a pussy, you know? Definitely not. Zero. I don't need a pussy. I like my penis, you know? Because it's not an embarrassing size, you know? If I had Epstein dick, you know, Epstein's penis, this is according to one of the victims, you know, Epstein's penis was the size of a small Bic lighter. And that's like, holy crap, that's real. You know, oh my God, like, you know, that's pretty bad. But I told Shanny my theory on guys that like to do that with younger girls, illegally younger girls, minors. My theory was that they're hung like, you know, there's nothing there. If Revelina were to look at it, she'd go, oh, I'm sorry. You know,
put your tongue back
I still
in
haven't
your
come
mouth.
up with my drag name. So could somebody email me and just give me a drag name? Okay, Jason Egroff 2020 at
Hey, Arlene
gmail.com.
Ebony.
If it's acceptable to me, I'll take it. I mean, if it's hurtful or mean, I mean, obviously, I mean.
EBT Princess. Pole Smoke'em. Hang on, darling. I'll come up with something. I gotta fill these back up is what it is. They're butane lighters. And I'm too lazy to fill them back up. Let's see. Oh, shit, I'll think of something. Hey, Sydney.
Even if I like it, I might use it anyway, even if it is mean. Maybe I will use it. I like being pretty.
Well, it's too bad because you're not pretty. You're not the least bit fucking pretty. So, I don't know what the hell you're on about. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
I'd rather be pretty. Anyway. So today was a day of a lot.
You're trying to be a chick because you can't cut it as a man. Well, you can't cut it as a chick either. It requires strength to be both.
A lot of news and consumption of what's going on with Epstein. And it's very interesting that I think that's pretty great. I think the Democrats are kind of like, oh, Trumpy. He thinks he's going to get away with everything with Epstein. And that he's just going to be allowed to let it... all of the evidence, the physical evidence, all might be destroyed, guys. Do you know that? It's very possible that all of the evidence has been burned. Do you remember that they said that it appeared that there were bags in the FBI offices? They call them burn bags filled with documents. Now, I know they said that it had to do with some other case or whatever.
I will have to say one thing. I didn't wear my glasses, and he looks a lot better blurry. You know? Hey, Lucifer.
But what if they're lying and they were burning all the Epstein files? As if. That would be horrible. But guess what? What did they do? They did this today. I guess it was today. They did this, which I'm going to download all of these, basically just to have on. You know, it's like it's history. This is the biggest American you call scandal. This is bigger than Clinton. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's way bigger than Clinton. You know, it's way bigger than Watergate. Because Watergate was just cheating. You know, it was cheating on an election.
You better be glad Blue
breaking into the Watergate Hotel, spying on the Democrats. Oh, I'm Richard Nixon. I don't know if I'm going to win, Henry.
You better be glad Blue isn't within earshot. He would be going nuts right now.
No, I don't know if I'm going to win this next election, Henry. This goddamn Vietnam War is destroying me, Henry. You know, that was the truth. But of course, why would you just pull the fuck out, Tricky Dicky? You should have just pulled the boys out. But no, you had to do military-industrial complex horseshit when you're a Quaker and you're supposed to be a fucking pacifist. You know, Nixon was a Quaker. My mom liked Nixon, but the fucking facts are you did not observe your religion. That's for sure. you're a Quaker, and you're going, well, I'm the president of the fucking United States of America. He would never, well, yeah, he did curse in private, Nixon. Because, you know, he's supposed to be a Christian-y Quaker guy, so he's not going to curse much. Yeah, well, that's bullshit. If you listen to the Nixon tapes, oh, he cursed, you know. I can't say the words this day and age that he was saying, you know, like, about homosexuals. I can't say the word on here. It's horrible. It's not okay. To slander people just based on this shit, it's gross. And that's why I'm for, like, not saying these words that are hateful. Like, why? Don't say shit that's like, you don't want to be called something that you don't like. You know? You wouldn't like to be, you wouldn't like someone calling you something that would make you feel bad about yourself. You know? So why would you do it to someone else? As bad as you feel about yourself, and I you know, most people have insecurities and shit, you know? I was horribly insecure. Oh my God, I was a mess, you know, because I was a heavy kid in high school. Being heavy in high school.
You know something? You're just a sorry ass. You are. You'd rather starve than eat. You'd rather starve than have a stable income. Have a roof over your head. Sitting there in those fucking green cat ears. Makeup on your face, acting stupid. You know what? My bad. It ain't an act.
High school, so, just don't do it. If you are heavy and you're going into high school, do your best to fucking lose some weight and shit. Because your life's gonna not be very enjoyable if you're going into high school as a fat kid. That's bad for your health anyway, being too heavy, and it's bad for your health too, starving yourself and being too skinny. So you want to eat just enough that you have enough, and then you can survive and live and thrive. You know, we want to thrive around here. I'll put this up like this, like this. Okay, we do the move. Ready? Trump would say, "Here comes the weave. Here comes the weave." Oh, there we go.
Oh see? My God.
That's cute as shit, isn't it? I don't know if I want to review a video tonight. My stomach hurts.
That's cute as shit, isn't it? No, it looks stupid. You look like a fucking troll.
And no, it's not from lack of food. I saw somebody on the video, the one video, they're like, well, Rev, you said you got your food stamp, so why do you say you're hungry? I don't really recall. Oh, yeah, you took the comment the wrong way of what I said. I wasn't saying that I was hungry. I was saying that I had just had, like, some friggin' Thai food, you know, and I felt blessed by God to have some Thai food. Like, you didn't hear that, did you? And I had some dumplings? No. What was it? I got Thai sausage, which I never had before. And on the side caddy on the fucking delivery container, they had like peanuts. You know, like, yeah, it was peanuts. And lemongrass on the side caddy. I thought that was really neat. I never saw that. But what you're...
Okay. Anybody's guess as to what he's on? Anybody's guess? Put your comment in.
You're supposed to do, you take a piece of sausage up. Oh, it was wow. I had never had Thai sausage before, and it was cheap. It was one of the cheaper appetizers. So I tried it. You know, the only other thing I got was a side salad, a Thai side salad, but they gave us an extra side salad, and And I know why they did, because we tell everybody that in our DoorDash description. We tell everybody, we do mukbangs sometimes, so what's up? And sometimes they give you extra shit, which is neat, and that's really cool, Restaurants are, oh my god, if you get to know, like, owners of restaurants and shit, it's really, it can be some of the best relationships you have. Which is like, holy shit, Red, what are you talking about? Well, I mean, I was a fat kid, so, like, my mom would take me to, like, classy, expensive, locally run restaurants, and, like, if you get to be friends with the people there, it's really cool. Because they'll give you extra shit and stuff like that, And if you like having drinks...
Oh, shut up, you tweaker. Cracker tweak. Which is it, bitch?
Drinks, they might give you a free drink at the bar, whatever the fucking shit is, Buy a girl a drink, Nick Fuentes will buy you a drink. He would. He would. Kanye, too, probably. I did my eyes pretty, well, yeah. I did them good today. I did. So, I have the Cenk Uygur situation pulled up. I don't even know. It's too much. We got the FBI records. They released Epstein shit. Okay? Emails. That's what Shani and I have been listening to all day, basically, is like fucking explaining what the hell's in there. And it's like they keep covering the same, basically, like, 4 emails. They keep covering the same, basically, 4 emails.
No, I've done Delta 8. Delta 8 is exactly like weed. It's just weed light. I think he's doing meth. He's tweaking. He's tweaking hard. I mean, like, hard, tweaking hard.
Just on every channel, on every, mainstream media is blasting the fucking shit out of this. It does appear that, like, they're getting ready to maybe, like, make a move or something on Trumpy. And they need to, because holy shit. What the fuck kind of message does it send to the world that we have a president that was called, like, the dog that didn't bark yet by a predator, a fucking sex trafficker of children, like the holy Jesus. There needs to be, like, a standard always for leadership. You have to have standards. Democrats and people that knew Trump, like Hollywood people and shit like that, were telling us, we know him. It's a very, very bad idea to put this guy in the presidency because he's mainly, he's extremely ego-driven and unscrupulous. Okay?
You know what? I hate it when, he agrees with me on something, and I hate it whenever he gives me reasons why he agrees with me on something, because then it makes me want to change my position. But I'm not going to change my position. Stop liking shit I like! Stop disliking shit I dislike!
He would be a disastrous president because he's got no fucking scruples. You know who said that Donald Trump doesn't have any scruples? Jeffrey Epstein said that. Holy Jesus. The most prolific sex trafficker of children in history said that Donald Trump has no scruples. Wow. Well, then you might say, well, yeah, he's a scumbag. That's not a valid opinion. Well, yeah, you're right. But that's not the point. The point is that's how, oh my God, wow. Jeffrey said he's bad.
You know what, Rev? You might ought to keep that outfit handy for walking the streets when your uncle kicks you out. Because you might end up giving blowies and handies. You know what? Rev, it's okay to be bi. It's 2025, getting ready to turn 2026. God, already? God, it seems like it was just January. The older I get, the faster time moves. It's crazy, man. Just crazy. And what's crazier is next year I'm going to be 59. So that's going to be the last year in my 50s. Hey, Raccoon Man. Yeah, but he's basically. I I agree, Raccoon Man. All he's doing is allowing Rev to sit and languish and hurt himself because eventually he's gonna OD. Shani doesn't give a fuck about him. Hell, she don't give a fuck about herself.
Bad? Holy shit. You must be pretty bad. Yeah, that's the point. Jeffrey, it was an admitted pervert. I don't know, ladies out there, you might want to be very careful. That if you hear a guy say, like, oh yeah, I'm a pervert, it, like, admit, just straight up, I'm a perv. You should maybe consider not dating him. You definitely don't want to marry him, okay? But I know how it is, girls. If you want to have a little fun for the night, right? The girl's got to come every now and then. Jesus.
How do you know how a woman feels? I know how a woman feels. You want to know how a woman feels? I've been a woman for 58 fucking years. I find how you acting like a woman insulting. Highly insulting.
Every now and then, at least. And sometimes you don't feel like yourself.
You're disgusting. You are. You are just flat disgusting. You think you are so clever.
I'm too fucking honest for you guys. See, if I ever went to like Burning Man or whatever, I'd like stay in that character. I don't want to creep out Shani by being too femme. I don't want to creep her out, number one, because she don't like it. She doesn't. She wants a husband. You know what I mean? So if I go a little too femme, it's like she don't like it at all. It's weird to her. But I do it for the camera. You know, it's my time to be able to do it is for the camera. Because it brings in the views sometimes. That's insane. It is. I know. But you make yourself a little sultry looking, and Jesus, you get more. Your views pop harder. Pop harder. Yeah. And I don't have to do too much. I don't practice it. You know what I mean? When you see me do something.
No, people are watching you act like hey, Jennifer Hill, how you doing, baby? All people see you doing is acting like a fucking freak. Numbskull.
Something femmy, I'm just doing it from how I feel like maybe it works. I'm a male, so I don't know how that works, but it's fun. it's fun when you're a metal dude, right? Like me, I'm a metal dude, and like I haven't gone to many concerts at all, but the ones that I have gone to, that I was single, I'd look at the girls and just be like, wow, wow, look at that, wow, like whatever, mesmerized and hypnotized by hotness. Just you girls are, wow. So for me to be able to do this and kind of look like one of those chicks that I thought was hot, I don't know what it is. It's weird. It is weird. But it's in.
You do not look like a woman. That's number one. Let's get that straight and sparkling clear. Number two, you make one ugly woman. Number three, you're balding. There. I said it. And you know what? There's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. You ain't all that, princess. You ain't. Is my point. Don't fret. I'm not all that either. It happens.
Me, so whatever. I don't give a shit. Some of my relatives from back in the day, in Albion, in ancient Albion, put down in the comments, guys. Tell me where Albion is. They're gonna go, oh, Rev, you're making up some kind of weird fucking country. Look up Albion. Oi! I just be some, county Donegal hoe bag, Oi! I blow you for a sack of potatoes, Baby's gotta eat, Holy shit. That's true. I mean, if you're in a famine, right, and you're a hot girl, you're gonna be alright, probably. Because you just gotta go and do your thing, You gotta do your thing. I would. Yeah, I would if I had to,
Okay.
If I were single, I would do what I have to do. But partnership, both parties need to agree that things are okay. And if one says no, then it's no, Would I start chat your date and do stuff like that? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Because I don't see it as sin at all. It's just a career. And you can do something like that for a career. And I'm not fucking nothing. I'm just being sexy on camera and, flirting with the camera and shit, and that's it. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. But if one don't like it, then you just don't do it, because you don't want problems in your relationship, So that's that. It's all good. And it's I love life, man. I need help, I need a leg up on life. And it can be very difficult once you tripped to get back up again. I'm taking a break for a second. So, I'm not sure if I want to do a review video tonight. I just rant like a weirdo and shit, I don't know. But, people get confused about things, and then they start thinking, well, it's kind of weird, Are you feeling some kind of internal crisis about yourself or something? And no, like, believe me, it's just fucking performative. It's fun. It's just like in England. It's an England thing. It's an Albion thing. The cross-dressing shit. And for me, it's that I've never felt that way. The dress femme or whatever. Never, ever. But it's like, I don't know. Part of it is growing your hair out so long. For me, like, my face has always been sort of, femmy. I'm more the femme look than masculine fucking male, and some chick.
You are not as pretty as you think you are. I've been propositioned by prettier. Rev, you've got nothing. You're a void. You're not attractive. You're not intelligent. You're brain fried. You're broke. You've got nothing.
Chicks are really into that. Some chicks love a femi dude, you know. And some chicks think it's gross. Long hair on a man, ew, that's gross, you know. Some chicks feel that way, and that's fucking great. You know, that's what makes the world go round. Because if all chicks liked one
Hey,
type of looking guy,
Cat.
well, that would be boring. And if vice versa, same vice versa, you know, it'd be a boring world. This is why there's somebody out there for everybody.
Hey, Blue.
That's true. I really do believe that. Unless you're so mentally ill that like you can't be with someone,
Hey, please.
which is that of course that's possible too. That it's just like your affect, the way you are in the day during the day, is so like triggering and annoying that you just gotta be alone. And honestly, like that's how I feel about myself. Like I should be alone because a lot my behaviors can be. I mean, like you know, I can get psychotic. You guys have seen some shit on live streams. That was really scary, you know.
You ain't seen psychotic. You have not seen psychotic.
You remember that thing in Colville, you know, and like I did the GUN hands to Shanny, you know, and I'm like, I'll fucking kill her. Well, I mean it at all. Not even a bit. But when you are bipolar, man, wow. You don't know unless you have it. That's the truth, you know, and I'm not excusing anything. I'm just saying.
Hey, P&M, go ahead and share your link in the chat, dude. Share your link in the chat. P&M is a genius. Underappreciated in our time. Please like, share, and subscribe to Please Notice Me. Hey, Vonnie B.
It's very tough. And people that have dealt with bipolar people in their life, like they know. But they'll give you grace. See, the people that have actually dealt with it will.
My husband's bipolar. He takes his medication. He's perfectly fine. We rarely have an issue. We rarely have an issue. Fuck you, Rev.
Understand, and it's like, no, the person can't help it. They can't help it. This shit will fly out of their mouth, and they'll be like, "Oh fuck, why did I say that?" You know. The filter isn't.
I smoke weed. When I'm off work, I smoke copious amounts of weed. When I'm working, not so much. I don't smoke before work because I will be completely fucking useless if I do. Besides, I'm not subjecting anybody out there on the road to somebody high behind the wheel. I love weed too. Please notice me. But I would not call it medication unless it's prescribed to me. Oh my god, I can't do it, man. You know why? I can't I have ADD and I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate on nothing at all. I mean, sometimes my concentration's spotty now, but can you imagine how bad someone with ADD, how how bad? Uh, well, Vonnie B, sometimes being sober is best. Maybe there's a reason. God has a reason for everything. We just don't know.
The filter functions shitty. I love that like anime chick look, where they're just like I don't know. There's names for all this stuff, like Harajuku girls, like that's like they look like dolls, The Harajuku shit is pretty creepy to me. But I'm conservative in that way. I know that there's so many like weird things that lead you into weirder and then like evil shit when it comes to fetishes and sex stuff, I really think like 50 Shades of Grey was very destructive to people's sexuality.
I don't know, Lynette. It doesn't help my attention span any. As a matter of fact, I can't really focus very well. All I think about is, maybe playing some video games or getting something to eat.
And like Shani loved the books, and I think she's on board with me right at this point. Even if the story is like positive, at the end of the day, it's a positive story, I guess. That's what Shani's take on it is, But to be promoting these ideas of it's risky behavior, unless you have known that person, I would say, for fucking 10 years, you should not be comfortable with the...
Hey, and Vonnie B, when you're done at her place, come and take a trip by my place. We'll sit in my game room, get stoned, and play video games. How's that sound?
The idea of your man tying you up and blindfolding you, and then doing what he wants to you sexually. You know what I mean? Like, safe words, all of that shit. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be adults. We're gonna do setup stuff like that. Okay, but even being adults and setting up safe words and all that shit, you can still get hurt severely and die. That's the truth, But do what you want. Yeah, just be safe. Don't. I'm going to say don't hurt yourself. Yeah, well, if you're in S&M, like, you want to hurt a little bit. I get that. Just don't be doing extremely over-the-top reckless shit.
You know what? For a guy who's only been laid once by a big-backed bitch, I don't think that maybe you should be giving any advice. You got laid whenever you were 36 years old, my guy. And you've been banging the same chick for the past 7 years. She has managed to suck your entire fortune dry and ruin your entire existence. Fuck.
Like, for the guys out there, don't split your penis in half. That's some weird shit, man. You can see these guys.
Why are you talking about that? God! Ow! Ouch! Ouch! I'm having sympathy pains. I don't even have one.
Split their dicks like fucking, hot dogs. Like what happens? Like you get a hard on and it's like a plant. It looks like a weird plant. What's the intercourse with that like, man? I love you.
Oh, shut up.
That's really weird, though. That's really weird. Thank you. All right, that's it. Oh, I'm gonna wrap this fucking video up. This is gonna be randomness. I talked quite a bit about, like, the drag thing. Because I don't know, like, is there a distinction between cross-dressing and drag? I don't think there is. I think that's the same thing, right? But drag is performative. That's what I'm interested in, because I'm not, like, literally interested in dressing female. No. Like, that's not what this is. It's performative. It's like, oh, if I want to go to a party, sure, I'd probably dress up like this. Why not, If I went to a concert, yeah, why not? There's something different to do, But for my everyday life, like, no. A big reason for that is, where I live. It's conservative here. It is. PA is a purple state, and there's a lot of Democrats. But what I mean by conservative is like they'll think if you look overly alternative. Let's put it that way. Yeah. If you look a little too alternative, you're gonna get a little bit of a like, what the fuck is that? That's true. Which is fine.
Hey, all my mirrors.
That doesn't bother me as long as it's just like a crooked look and people aren't throwing rocks at you or some shit. Like the South can be rough. I'm sure it's got to be.
Oh, Evansville's the same way. Small town. Oh my God. Ew. All right, please notice me. Hurry back. You have a good night. Love ya. He is a little dumb bastard, isn't he? Little dumb bastard. That could be his rap name. Little dumb bastard.
For like trans, my God, that's got to be really rough in some states. Like extremely rough. I can imagine. And school, like these kids that feel that they're trans and they have to go to like a conservative state school, public school. Oh my God, it's got, man, torture. Can imagine that being very torturous existence. So sad. People got to love each other. We really do. We have to love each other because us, the citizens, because the government's pretty much going to be guaranteed to be against us, like just always. I don't know if we're ever going to get a government that loves us.
Kitty Dubes gives you a reaction. Wow, Vonnie B. Wow. Oh, is that how many's in my hometown? Is in my town? I didn't know that. I thought it was like 75,000. You know what? I think you're completely right. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
Aside from Jesus, when he finally sets up the kingdom, when he's got the kingdom on earth. That will be an actually benevolent government. For real. But until that, I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't see it happening. There's too many evil forces that are afoot to make things work. There's too much evil. That's why we need the Messiah to come back to set it up. And that's all there is to it. So get saved. That's the only answer is him. That's it. I'm telling you. Because you could be next to saintly status of like fucking Mother Teresa or something. And you could fuck up still. You're still going to fuck up. Yeah. So yeah, this was like a random thing.
Wow.
And that's probably what it's getting named. Randomness. Because it's just randomness.
Crescent City.
The world's too messed up to not love.
Okay, this is the. I'll go ahead and tell you what the population is: 117,300 k. 300k. Oh my God, that's a lot of fuckers. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of dumbasses that live in this city.
There's a lot of messed up shit. So choose to be part of the solution in this very big problem world that we got right now. Choose to be a part of the solution. And what does that entail? Love people. Just love people, man.
Okay, let's see. More graveyard flowers. And Rev's not necessarily the news.
I can't see you.
Oh, so you know, life isn't all perfect. You know, life is what you make it, really. So you know, I could go to myself. You know, could things be better in life? Yeah, of course. But you know what? I got a computer here. I have a cool O-ring light that I like. I like doing the O-ring lighting is definitely where it's at. And I'm giving the gold light because you can't really see me that well. I love that lighting of like the feel of that like neon, like this color. Like I like that vibe in the room, but you can't really see me that good. It doesn't project really enough light, you know. But I appreciate what I have. You know, this cardigan I'm wearing here, it's a 2X that I got. And it's comfy, you know, because it's oversized for me. So it's comfy. And I got this in rehab, and I still wear it today. And they gave it to me in rehab because I couldn't wear any of my clothes in rehab because it had cords in it. And I was, you know, self-termination-y at the time. So they're like, you can't wear this shit in the place because, like, either other people could use it or you could use it on yourself. So it's like, oh, I get it. Okay. So like, I was wearing borrowed clothes at rehab. It's like I went in there as a homeless person almost, you know. But I really liked it, and I want to go back to rehab and learn more from classes and stuff, you know. And Shanny's back to playing Hogwarts.
Hey, if you ever see Ella, give her a hug for me. Seriously. And give her one too. I love all three of them ladies. I love both of them ladies. 3.
which I'm happy about because it's a fun game to watch play. You know, it's a very cool. It's these games, man. It's really incredible. Like I would say, this game, the Hogwarts game, and the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game. And there is a forthcoming, apparently, Matrix game coming. I don't know how close they are to releasing that, but I heard there was this great tech demo that came out years ago now. It was on the PS5. We had a PS5 for a while. The good one, with the deluxe one with the drive and all of that. We had the good PS5, the PS5 Pro or whatever they call it. I don't know. And there was a tech demo for the Unreal 5 engine on there, and it was a Matrix game. Man, that was great. It was very, you go here, you do this, and it's simple, but the graphics were just insane. It was like literally playing a Matrix movie. And I think the Hogwarts game is made in that engine. Actually, it is. Yeah, the Unreal 5
Never
engine
played it.
is absolutely unbelievable. Like the visuals that it can put out, and the lighting. I don't know how they do the shit they do with the lighting, but it's incredible. It's like really amazing, But I've
Oh
learned
my
to
God, those two are
really just appreciate what I have.
hilarious.
I think I've gotten
Oh
pretty good
my
at that,
God.
which is, you have to do it in life,
Those two are hilarious. They are hilarious. Shit.
If you're privileged to the point where you'd never see poverty, then maybe you don't have to do that. But for somebody that's not, royal family level, well, I can fuck up my life as much as possible and I'm still going to have money. When you're not like that, man, you can make mistakes. Raw. I heard of Kit Kats. So I'm continuing on my journey in life to do at least one video a day reviewing the bullshit. So we're going to go and we're going to start reviewing bullshit. Let's see what we got today. We have a military lawyer exposes the IDF. Oh boy, isn't this wonderful? Can we get more evil from Israel? I request more evil from Israel. And then Bernie Sanders I see Bernie over here in the corner. Bernie's going, oh my God, he's doing the fingers in the video. Look, oh my God, he's on the, Bernie on the shutdown. We're going to watch that fast. Not yet. Well, yeah, maybe that's 20 minutes. Oh my God, Bernie is just going to lose his shit. God, subscribe. Go subscribe to Bernie Sanders right now and insist that this fucking guy run for president and not ball-wash Democrats, okay? But let's check this out. Military lawyer exposes the IDF. Let's see the disgusting disgrace. Let's hit a thumbs up. Let's do Young Turks. Let's absolutely. Their subs are not high enough, okay? Let's get TYT on the top of all media. Look at this. Mark Levin wants Tucker canceled. Why? Because Tucker will not worship.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to get all my news. Young Turks. And you know something? Oh my God. No, 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 no. Well, I'm getting kind of tired. And I'm going to stop it here. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the morning for Wake and Bake. And I'll bake with you because I don't have to be in at work at all tomorrow. I'm off. Bye. Peace.